The end of an era is upon us. As Outlander bids farewell in its final season, the weight of the journey ahead has never been more intense. The Outlander Season 8 Episode 1 trailer has dropped, and with it comes a flood of emotions, secrets, and an ominous prophecy that could change everything we thought we knew about Jamie and Claire. The mystery surrounding Faith, the looming threat of death, and the inevitable battle that will test the Fraser family's bond are all just the beginning. But what does the first look reveal about the final chapter in this epic tale? Let's dive deep into the shocking revelations and emotional goodbyes that await. With the final season of Outlander now just around the corner, anticipation has reached fever pitch. The first look at Episode 1 of Season 8 has fans on edge, and for good reason. For nearly a decade, we've followed Jamie and Claire Fraser through the complexities of time, love, and sacrifice. But nothing could have prepared us for what's coming in these final moments. This is not just another season, it's the culmination of years of heartache, joy, loss, and hope. It's the endgame, and with that comes a sense of finality that cuts deeper than we could ever imagine. The trailer begins with a stark warning: war is coming to the backcountry, and James Fraser dies in it. These words, spoken by Jamie himself, carry an air of dread that sends chills down the spine. The prophecy of Jamie's death, so casually uttered, feels like the first punch in what will undoubtedly be a series of emotional blows. Could this be the end for one of television's most beloved characters? The Outlander team is known for its misdirection, but this is something that hits harder than a mere plot twist. This is Jamie's fate being laid bare, and whether it's foreshadowing or a harbinger of doom, the sense of impending loss is undeniable. The trailer doesn't just stop at Jamie's cryptic warning, it opens the door to a world that is spiraling out of control. The stakes are higher than ever, and as we get a glimpse of the chaos and conflict that will unfold, the weight of the story's emotional depth becomes painfully clear. Jamie and Claire, after everything they've been through, are about to face their greatest trial yet. What's more, it seems as if the loss of Jamie is not just a personal tragedy for Claire but for the entire Fraser family. As Outlander has taught us, no one's journey is ever truly solitary, and the ripples of Jamie's fate will undoubtedly affect everyone around him. The first look also introduces us to the unresolved mystery of Faith, Jamie and Claire's first daughter, whose death has haunted them since Season 2. In a world where time travel bends the very fabric of reality, the question of what truly happened to Faith becomes even more urgent. We've seen Claire wrestle with the past and question the events that led to Faith's death, but now, it seems as if the truth is about to be revealed. Flashbacks, hinted at in the trailer, suggest that Faith's story is far from over. Could she have survived? Could there be more to her story than we've been led to believe? It's a mystery that has lingered in the background for seasons, and the time to confront it has finally arrived. This season, however, isn't just about the past, it's about the future too. Brianna and Roger, the next generation of Frasers, are caught in their own struggles, especially after the traumatic events of Season 7. Brianna, always the pragmatic one, is forced to confront the legacy of her family, while Roger tries to navigate the complexities of being a man out of time. Their journey in. As the clock ticks down to the premiere of Outlander Season 8, the sense of finality only grows stronger. With every new detail that emerges, the emotional stakes rise higher, and the path ahead seems more uncertain than ever. The first look at Episode 1 sets the stage for what could very well be the most heart-wrenching season of the series yet, filled with shocking revelations, emotional farewells, and deeply personal battles. The question on everyone's mind remains the same: how will it all end? While Jamie's ominous prophecy looms large, the Outlander team has made it clear that this final season will not shy away from confronting the biggest mysteries that have defined the series. Faith's story, which has remained shrouded in grief and uncertainty since the very beginning, is finally coming into focus. For years, we've watched Claire struggle with the memory of her stillborn daughter, the haunting loss that has shaped her every decision and relationship. But now, as the trailer hints, the truth behind Faith's fate is about to be unearthed, and it will send ripples through the entire Fraser family. The flashbacks we glimpse in the trailer seem to suggest that there is more to Faith's story than anyone ever realized. Could Claire have been wrong all along? Could Faith have survived her birth, defying all the odds? These questions echo in the hearts of fans and characters alike. As Claire embarks on a journey to uncover the truth, she will find herself faced with unexpected revelations that challenge everything she thought she knew. In a world where time can be rewritten, where the very laws of nature bend to the will of the mysterious stones, the possibility that Faith's death was not as it seemed is both thrilling and terrifying. In a way, Faith's mystery has always been intertwined with Jamie and Claire's love story. Their shared grief over her death has been a central theme throughout the series, shaping their actions, their decisions, and their relationship. It's what brought them closer together and yet drove wedges between them at times. Now, as the final season draws to a close, their search for answers will not only help them heal the wounds of the past but may also reveal deeper truths about the fragility of time and memory itself. But Faith is not the only unresolved thread in this final season. Jamie and Claire's journey has always been one of survival, and it's clear that the stakes for them, both personally and politically, have never been higher. With war looming on the horizon, Jamie will once again be forced to take up arms in a battle that could very well be his last. But this time, it's not just about fighting for his own survival, it's about protecting everything he holds dear, his family, his legacy, and the woman he loves. The trailer hints at the increasing sense of tension and urgency, as Jamie grapples with the inevitable consequences of his actions. One of the most poignant aspects of Season 8 will be watching Jamie. As the countdown to Outlander Season 8 continues, it's impossible not to feel the weight of what's at stake. This season is not just about wrapping up a story, it's about resolving years of tension, loss, and unspoken truths. The trailer for Episode 1 gives us glimpses of the emotional roller coaster we're about to ride, but what lies beneath these fleeting images is an intricate web of relationships, sacrifices, and choices that will change the Frasers forever. The final season is poised to delve deeper into the emotional core of the story, forcing our beloved characters to confront the past, accept the truth, and, in many ways, come to terms with their own fate. One of the most significant developments to emerge from the first look is the return of a storyline that has haunted the Frasers for years, Faith's story. In previous seasons, the memory of Faith has been a source of profound grief for both Claire and Jamie. The stillbirth of their daughter in Season 2 left an indelible mark on their relationship, and it has always been a shadow that loomed over them. But now, in the final season, it seems as though that grief will evolve into something far more complicated. Flashbacks revealed in the trailer hint that Faith's death may not have been what it appeared, and the truth about what happened to their daughter could change everything. For Claire, the possibility that she may have been wrong about Faith's death is a devastating revelation. Over the years, she has lived with the knowledge that her child was lost, and that loss has shaped much of her identity and her relationship with Jamie. But what if that loss wasn't the end? What if Faith survived, or worse yet, what if her death was part of a larger, more intricate plot that no one could have anticipated? These are the questions that will plague Claire in the final season, and her pursuit of answers will lead her into uncharted territory. The emotional toll this will take on Claire is unimaginable. After everything she has been through, the war, the time travel, the endless sacrifices, this is the one wound that has never truly healed. The truth, however painful, may be the only way for Claire to move forward. At the heart of this storyline is the idea of closure. Claire has spent years holding on to the memory of her daughter, and now, it seems as though the past is catching up with her. The revelation of Faith's fate is not just about discovering the truth, it's about healing, about finding a way to finally let go of the grief that has held Claire in its grip for so long. But can the truth truly bring healing, or will it only deepen the wound? As the season unfolds, this question will likely become the emotional centerpiece of the entire arc. However, Faith's mystery isn't the only thing hanging in the balance. As the trailer suggests, war is coming to the Fraser family once more. Jamie, ever the warrior, is no stranger to battle, but the impending war in Season 8 feels different. It's not due. As we edge closer to the premiere of Outlander Season 8, there's a palpable sense of anticipation in the air. The past seasons have been filled with unexpected twists, heart-wrenching goodbyes, and jaw-dropping moments, and it seems that the final season will be no different. With everything we've seen in the trailer for episode 1, it's clear that the Frasers' journey isn't just about surviving the trials of time, it's about confronting the harsh truths of their past, reconciling with the choices they've made, and, most importantly, facing the inevitable end of their epic love story. One of the most striking aspects of the first look at Season 8 is the palpable sense of loss that hangs over everything. Jamie and Claire's love has been the heart of the series, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos of war, betrayal, and the passing of time. But as the trailer hints, their love will soon be put to the ultimate test. Jamie's fate, foretold by the prophecy, casts a long shadow over the entire season. As much as we've come to expect the unexpected with Outlander, this feels different. This isn't just another plot twist or cliffhanger, this is the end of a journey. A journey that began with Jamie and Claire's first meeting, which changed everything. The love they share is timeless, but time, as we know, waits for no one. In the face of Jamie's looming death, Claire's strength will be tested in ways we've never seen before. She's fought wars, survived in a foreign time, and faced impossible odds, but nothing has prepared her for the possibility of losing the man she loves more than life itself. It's a gut-wrenching truth, one that will demand more from her than ever before. Will Claire be able to keep herself together in the face of this tragedy, or will she be consumed by the overwhelming grief of losing her soulmate? As we've seen in the past, Claire is a fighter, but even the strongest have their breaking points. In this final season, the emotional stakes are higher than ever, and it's clear that no one will emerge unscathed. The revelation about Faith, the mystery of her death, and the long-hidden truths about her existence are only the beginning. The Frasers will have to confront the ghosts of their past, literally and figuratively, and this reckoning will come at a steep cost. The bonds between Jamie and Claire, Brianna and Roger, and the rest of the family will be tested like never before. The trailer doesn't shy away from this harsh reality, showcasing moments of raw emotion and heartache that will likely define the season. While the focus of the season remains squarely on Jamie and Claire's journey, the ripple effects of their struggles will be felt throughout the entire Fraser family. Brianna and Roger, still reeling from the events of Season 7, are on their own personal journey in the 20th century. Brianna, once the pragmatic scientist, is now faced with the complexities of being a mother, a wife, and a woman caught between two worlds. Her relation. As we near the culmination of Outlander Season 8, the anticipation has reached a fever pitch, and the final episodes are poised to bring everything we've loved about the series to a heart-stopping close. With each new teaser, each cryptic hint about Jamie's impending death and the unresolved mysteries surrounding Faith, the emotional stakes are higher than ever before. This isn't just the end of Outlander, it's the end of an era, and the narrative is hurtling toward an unforgettable conclusion. The looming death of Jamie Fraser is perhaps the most devastating and consequential element of this final season. From the moment the trailer released, with Jamie's chilling words echoing in our minds, "James Fraser dies in it," it became clear that Outlander is preparing us for an emotional roller coaster unlike anything we've seen before. Throughout the show, Jamie has been the stalwart protector, the courageous leader, and the embodiment of unwavering love for Claire. But the reality of his mortality has always hung over the series, especially as time has worn on. The fact that we're now facing the inevitable loss of this legendary character is not just a narrative twist, it's the shattering of everything we've come to cherish about Outlander. Jamie's fate is tied to more than just his own life, it's inextricably linked to Claire's heart. The show has always centered on their relationship, one that transcends time, challenges, and the very laws of nature. To lose Jamie is not simply to lose a character, it's to lose a part of Claire. And as we saw in the trailer, the weight of that loss will shape every moment of Season 8. How will Claire survive without Jamie by her side? We've watched her navigate countless obstacles, but this final one feels like a breaking point. It's hard to imagine Outlander without Jamie and Claire, and that's exactly what the show is asking us to do, prepare for a world where their love story comes to a painful end. But amidst the sorrow of Jamie's death, Outlander isn't just focusing on the past, it's looking forward, exploring the future of the Fraser family. Brianna and Roger, who have already had their own turbulent journey through time, are facing new challenges that could change their lives forever. Brianna, ever the pragmatic and strong-willed character, is now facing the complexities of motherhood and what it means to be a wife in a world that constantly shifts between centuries. Her relationship with Roger will continue to evolve, and the possibility of a new addition to their family raises both exciting and emotional questions. What kind of future will Brianna and Roger carve out in a world on the brink of war and upheaval? Will their story offer a glimmer of hope amidst the devastation? Even as the Frasers face the unknown, the past is never far behind. The mystery of Faith's death, which has haunted both Claire and Jamie for so long, will finally be confronted in Season 8. The flashbacks and the pursuit of Answer Sue.